Hi everybody, it's Janine at Slow Happy Vintage. I am a jewelry collector, repairer, restorer, and reseller, and today I'm taking you on a little adventure. I normally can't take you into thrift stores around here simply because it's kind of frowned upon in our area, but a local community twice a year puts on a vintage market and street fair, and so I thought I'd take you over there today. I don't think I will probably find much here simply because prices tend to be a little bit high and it is later in the day. The thing started at 7 and it is almost 2 o'clock and they close at 3. So anyway, we'll see what we can find. Well, I'm back. Did I buy things? Yeah, I did. I only got to see half of the event because I got there so late and I spent a lot of time in a couple of jewelry booths. So I will get home and show you what I found. Before I show you the things that I purchased at the vintage market, I wanted to show you a couple of sales that are going out today. I don't usually show my sales because I ship out every morning first thing, so I don't usually have a lot of accumulated sales to show you, but as I was pulling these, I thought, what the heck, I'll just go ahead and show them. These little guys I purchased for $2 at, I think it was a yard sale, and they ended up selling for $35. They are 1928 brand. Little bees, flies, bugs, whatever you want to call them. This right here I bought for $1 at an estate sale. It's a single Givenchy door knocker earring. Yeah, single earrings will sell if they're of a known brand. Maybe somebody lost one or broke one and wants to replace it. A pair of these earrings sells upwards of about $200. I ended up selling this one single earring for $40. It's a single earring and it's a limited audience for who might want this, so I went ahead and I took the $40 offer. Then this little set here is a little milk glass choker and earrings. I got these, I actually kind of paid up for these. It was $5 for the two of them. And when I got them home, I thought later, I don't know if I should have bought those because they're not huge sellers. I put them up for just $12 and sold them for $12. That's it for the sales for today. Okay, so here's the selection of items that I bought at the vintage market. Overall, I think it came out to be about $7 an item, which isn't terrible for some of the things I got. It's not great for some, but it isn't terrible. So these are a pair of Vandel earrings. They are gold filled and they represent the three graces. They're really nice, excellent quality. And then I bought this stick pin, which is gold filled as well. It's just a glass stone in there. All right, and then this little antique gold filled pin. It kind of looks like a submarine to me, but it's not. But anyway, a kind of steampunk floral gold Victorian looking thing. All right, and then this was a mystery. Looks Edwardian. I am not exactly sure of the time period on this, but it is missing, pardon my voice, I got a frog in my throat. It's missing a couple of pearls, but you know I love to fix things like that. So this is a collar pin. It took me a while to figure out what this was, and one of the people on one of my Facebook groups helped me identify it. I'm not quite sure why this end swivels and this end doesn't, but I just thought it was just a really interesting piece. These ones I was a little sad about. When I looked at them, I picked them up and looked at them like this, and they looked perfect. When I got them home, I really started looking at them closer and noticed that this stone has water or something must have gotten in there and damaged the backing, so it's discolored. When you're wearing them, you're not going to notice, and I do believe these are very old pieces. They're not marked, but the design of them, the screw back, it screams early, deco period to me. Little disco balls. This is black and clear rhinestone crystal-y type things. All right, the next thing I found was in the same, another Victorian little doodad, or Edwardian. I am not clear on what makes things Edwardian or Victorian. I feel like those time periods all just kind of bleed together as far as stylistic style and jewelry goes. So this I purchased because I have several little like watch fob keepers that I don't have lockets or watch fobs to go on. For instance, I have this fleur-de-lis that has a little hook to hold something, so I thought that might look kind of cute hanging from one of the things that I have like that. It would be cute as a pendant as well. And then another thing that I got to rework is this. This is actually an old portion of a belt, but this was the only piece that was there. So I'm planning on turning it into some sort of a pendant. It's really lovely. It does say on the back Czechoslovakia, and it also says, basically has a patent date of, it says 81, so I'm assuming 1881. Just love the detail in the work that was done back then. Next thing was this little deco ring. Absolutely gorgeous. It is sterling silver with marcasite and a glass stone. It does say made in the USA on the inside as well as sterling, but the sad thing is that it has been cut. So it is sterling, so I'm sure I can have this fixed pretty easily. I just love these rings. It fits my pinky. This, if you have never seen one of these, this is a Rose of Sharon ring. This belonged to a great aunt of mine, well, actually of my husband's, and these were often used in the Victorian period as a engagement ring. So it's an amethyst with a little tiny diamond chip and 14 karat gold setting. Just love this ring. Another deco item. This is just beautiful. Look at this bracelet. It is gold-filled chain with a really old spring ring type clasp with a little nub. But look at that. It's so pretty. I did clean this up. It was really filthy. There is some damage to some of the glass stones. Looks like it got well loved and well worn in its day, but the gold plating or gold filledness of it is just in very good shape. Then I got another pendant. This, the lady didn't even know what it was. I looked it up and there's some astronomical prices on one of these on eBay. It's a reversed painted celadon glass pendant. So it is reverse painted. It's got a light celadon. Celadon is just like a green color. Usually it's referred to with the glazing of pottery. So I don't know that I would call this celadon. I mean, the color is celadon, but it's not glazed in any way, shape, or form. But it's double-sided. It's got cute little birds on both. So reverse painting, if you don't know, the painting is not on the outside. It's on the inside. So this is two little glass panels, and they apply the paint in a reverse order to the back side, so it shows up on this side as a full painting, but they had to do it in layers so that it looks like that in reverse, if that makes any sense. All right, and then I found, you know me, I love to fix things, so I found these Hollycraft earrings. They're really lovely. I just like Hollycraft. I like how sparkly they are. Need some rhinestone. Fix those another day. All right, so the next vendor I went to, I only bought 2 items, and it was getting late and people were closing up, so I had to look really quickly, and I hate looking really quickly, but I did find these 2. This is a Miriam Haskell, signed to Miriam Haskell right there, and I just thought it was really pretty. It doesn't have any verdigris on it, which is surprising because most of the Miriam Haskells that you find will have that green verdigris on it, but this one is quite beautiful in condition. This is from Catherine Popesco. I think that's how you say her name. She is a designer in France, and she's normally known for a lot of her enamel work, but this one has some de jour on it. Like I said, I recently discovered that term, and now I start seeing it everywhere. You would think at first glance, and knowing her style, that this green would be enamel, but it's not. It is plique de jour. If you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. It's quite lovely. Oh, I forgot this piece. This one I bought at that first vendor. It's just a cute little deco pin with some rhinestones and a big glass piece in the center. So then the last vendor, I bought these 2 pieces, and she was closing up for the day. She had this is the Florenza piece. I just love it. It is a necklace. I think she had this listed at $45 maybe, which isn't an unreasonable price at all if you're a collector. Florenza is starting to really pick up in popularity, and they're just really well made and beautiful and intricate. They do a lot of Victorian and Etruscan type revival things, or they did. They're not in business any longer. But I just love this piece. It's not something that I had seen before, so I wanted to get it. I did not pay $45 for it, though. Along with that, I saw these earrings. Now, for the life of me, I can't figure out if these are true deco or if they are just like a deco revival. Okay, so somebody on one of my groups thought these are from the like 80s or 90s, a deco revival. But the thing that I don't understand is that I don't recall companies in the 80s and 90s paying such close attention to detail. I mean, 1928 does some revival pieces that are pretty detailed, but not like this. If you look closely at the framing of these stones, there's all types of intricate design on there. And even on the backside of this foil stone, this is also decoratively embellished. So I'm not sure how old these are. And look at the bottom setting of this. The person on the group said that they thought that the material and the kind of the coarseness of it warranted the fact that it was a newer piece, but I'm not sold on it. When you feel it and look at it, it doesn't sit right with me saying that it's from the 80s or 90s. So if anybody knows anything more about these, I would appreciate it. I don't even know what she had these priced because like I said, she was packing up and I saw these 2 pieces and I said, well, how much would you want for these 2 pieces? She was very sweet. She said, because I like you, how about, 25 works. So I got these for $25, which I thought was wonderful. I will probably hang on to these for a while because I'm growing in my Florenza collection, and this one will be a really nice addition. And then as I was walking around, people were closing up, and this gentleman had a box of miscellaneous parts, and I kind of walked by and he said, all this stuff is free if you want it. I took a couple of things for repair from his box. This is actually a Coro necklace. It's called Rhapsody in Blue. I could put it back together and fix it. It would be a very easy fix. Just have to replace some stones and put this piece back on and it's back in business. So do you think I ought to fix it, or should I just harvest the stones out of it to use for something else? You know, I hate to see things just trashed. So when I see stuff like this, it's got use. I can use it for something or I can fix it. And then also in that was this. I'm not sure. This feels like it's aluminum or stainless steel. I don't think it's silver, but I'll go ahead and test it and find out. And then this looks like it's part of a rosary. I don't know. It's just pieces, but it's lovely crystal or glass, faceted AB glass chain. So I'm going to use that for something else, being that it's not complete. And last was this keychain, which says Kathy Van Zeeland on it. It's a keychain, so maybe I will just try to sell it the way it is. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, hit the notifications, leave a comment if you feel so inclined. So have you noticed that my editing skills are getting a little bit better, hopefully? I even put music in this video. That's a new thing. I apologize if the volume is a little askew. I'm still working on that. Like I said, I'm still new to this YouTube thing. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.